Welcome to the Image Home Improvement Show. We've got a great lineup planned for you today. I'm Steve Dubell.
And I'm Terry of Terry's Consign & Design Furnishings.
I'm Dan Hayden of DEC Building Consultants.
And we've got all the information you need to know to keep your home in tip-top shape. One of the things we're going to share with you today is our fabulous reveal on our home renovation project. And I know, Dan, we brought this home from the depths of despair to something that a new homeowner could be very proud of.
It was almost a cliff dweller. In other words, almost over the cliff.
Almost went over, but we saved it. Check this out.
Well, sometimes my wife comes along with me on these deals, and you know, I have a lot of those moments where experience pays off. We bought a home in Apache Junction back in probably '09. Big, beautiful home on a big, huge lot. Had an extra house on it, and her and a friend decided to go in the house and take a look at the house, and they made the mistake, as all rookies do, is they opened up the refrigerator. And I'm outside not knowing what's going on. I just hear them screaming and yelling and gagging as they ran out the front door while they opened up a refrigerator that had been closed up for probably months, if not years, with meat and dairy products and other things like that. We always know rookies in the industry when we see that happen. Usually I just have my guys haul that stuff off, throw it in the dumpster, and get it out of the house. But that was a good experience for my wife to learn about what I do every day. A house like this I like to find because, number one, it was way undervalued by the bank, and most investors won't touch it. Most of the investors that are in the market with me, in competition with me today, are looking for the quick fixer-uppers. You know, throw some paint on the wall, clean the carpets, clean the house, put it back on the market. Doesn't really give you much opportunity for a big profit. Homes like this that most novice investors will walk away from don't see the potential in it. The thing that I saw in this was, number one, the value of the area has been increasing slowly. Number two, there isn't much inventory in this area, which makes it a real good buy if you can pick it up. When I saw this property, I have a lot of realtors out there, a large network of real estate agents that call me up because we are cash buyers. And I tell them, look for the dirtiest, nastiest, ugliest homes they can find, because those usually have the highest potential for profit for us. As long as we're not dealing with major issues. And if the price is right, we can even deal with the major issues. For instance, the new roof on the house, foundation was good, the bones of this house was great. I knew what it really needed was some decent curb appeal, some paint, flooring, carpet, new countertops, brand new bathrooms. Kept it all within budget. Steve and his team kept me within budget, which is the key thing for our industry, is if we don't stay within budget, you're just doing this for free. But all in all, the house itself had great bones, great neighborhood. I've been getting phone calls ever since I took this home for people who want to buy it when it's ready. So I have a nice list of people waiting to buy. Hopefully it'll sell fast. I can only hope.
We felt that the existing wiring was okay, and so we made sure that the additional stuff that wasn't okay was removed. All right, in this area over here, we had a ceiling fan that was bolted to the wall, but there was no electrical for it. So I just had a big piece of wire that was kind of stapled to the ceiling, ready to fall into the fan. We noticed after construction was done that there was an outlet in the ceiling was missing for the garage door opener, so we just went ahead and reconduited off the original to make that work as well. Over here we had kind of an add-on conduit that was stuck with some exposed wiring running up the wall, and so we went ahead and got rid of that and made sure that was all safe as well. When we initially got here, it looked pretty bad. There was a lot of stuff in this room that had to go, some exposed wiring and things that were over in this corner. We brought our guys in and we were able to get this house back into shape. We did most of the stuff in the garage here, some stuff in the laundry room, and we were able to do a lot of things in the kitchen as well, as far as making sure the aluminum to copper connections were safe. And took about a day for one guy to come in and handle all that. Being part of this home renovation is one of the many aspects that Steve has been able to fit us in with. His scheduling was great, and he had a couple of spots for us to kind of slide in and get our work done and get out and get out of everybody's way.
Overall, things went real smooth. Being that it was in kind of disarray, it made things a little bit easier to tackle, because that shows that I take care of other people's stuff. I'm looking out for other people's money, and basically everybody gets what they want. People get a new house, it looks good. I get a peace of mind that it was a job that I took pride in, and I know I did a good job. And if I do a good job, the contractor looks good and the homeowners are happy. We didn't know when we came in, everybody was speculating on what that garage would have been. I mean, the lighting situation, the outlets, the vents just poking through the walls at random areas, all of those things. It was a weird setup. And coming back in, I mean, I started looked at the ceilings where there was just ductwork looped around, and was looking at the patchwork from all of the areas that were removed, and then the tiling, the shower, in the new shower in the bedroom that used to be a sunken tub, all those things. I don't get to see very many finished products unless I'm returning for certain things, follow up minor finishing touches, but other than that, I don't normally get to see very many finished products. In this case, I mean, I can't believe that this was in such bad shape, and I mean, it looks wonderful. It doesn't look like the same house. It smells good, and I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just, to me, it was everybody coming together. Everything, it looks like a brand new house on the inside.
Most buyers, when they walk into any home, I think they really look for it to be clean. You know, I think that's one thing, and especially the women. Men can overlook some stuff, but women, they'll look right inside the drawers, and if they see one little hair or something, they're like, oh, this house wasn't cleaned, you know? And so that, we get a kick out of that. So I have always told my staff, I want it to be like a crime scene. I don't want any evidence left, and the evidence is dirt. And one thing I've always learned in this business, I've been doing this for 17 years, is that when a house is clean, the perception is it's been taken care of. Even if it hasn't been taken care of, we can make it look like it's been taken care of. And that's important to a lot of people because they don't want to buy something that they think is going to fall apart. And most homeowners that we do remodels for, or move-ins and move-outs, when we finish up, they're amazed because not only, they usually can get more money for the house, okay, if it's for sale, or vice versa, if they bought the house and they think, oh man, I didn't realize it was going to be this nice, you know. So it's a good feeling. And, you know, and I got to give a lot of credit to my staff because they're the ones that do a lot of the physical work. You know, obviously, you know, we set them up in a situation to win. And I think we truly are the perfectionists, you know, from myself and down to everybody in our company. If I don't believe in it, they can't.
Oh my gosh, this place was a dump. And just the carpet was trash. It was coming apart, it was falling apart. The pad was terrible. There were bed bugs. The carpet tack strips were just absolutely falling apart. Some of them were rotted out, had to be replaced. So it was quite an effort here, quite a challenge. It makes me feel sad for the home because I realize that, you know, this is a structure and it's a living entity too, right? I mean, it's got its purpose, and then, but it also creates an opportunity to make a really great product out of something that's not so great. At ABS Floor Covering, we are really the correct contractor to be working on this. We do a lot of commercial work, and as a result of doing a lot of commercial work, we are able to leverage that buying power for our residential clients. We have a showroom. I have thousands of samples and options for people, and we can come to the homeowner's property, the investor's property, or they can come into our showroom and you know, have quite a selection there in-house. This is an example of the product. It's a 25-ounce polyester. It is a what they call a frisé based upon the design. It's got some flex in it. This product is a great product for an investor type property, and it'll be perfect for the homeowners that are going to be moving in as well. You know, when you walk into this home, you get such a warm feel. You look around, you immediately see the carpet. And you know, wow, what a pop. You know, it's got that nice frisé look. It pops, very comfortable, very warm. And you know what? It's going to make the people feel real happy when they're here every day when they walk in and they see this beautiful flooring. They're going to be really, really happy. I mean, it was quite an accomplishment to take this home from where we were before to where we are now. And you know, that's a big deal. That's a great feeling to be able to help people with their needs and to give them a great value for their dollar.
When we first got to the project itself, there was simply a wall here. There was nothing else. There was an interior room that was kind of makeshift. I guess it was a living quarters of some degree. What we did is we simply came through after the demolition was taken out. We put an entirely new track system, new spring torsion system, vinyl molding up the door, and put in a new operating system. The most important thing with the garage door is the largest moving item in a home. So you have a tremendous amount of safety features. You want to make sure your garage door opener and garage door itself are running smoothly. You want to make sure there's no obstructions. Most importantly, under federal mandates, you want to make sure you have an operator that has several safety features built into it, that it actually senses any resistance at different points of the door. So if your door is ever out of calibration, or there's any type of issue with safety, somebody getting in the way, there's contact with a foreign entity, the motor itself will actually reverse, go back up into a safe position to protect any people and to protect the door itself. Well, the nice thing about the Marantec 4500E, it's got a posi lock system to it. So unless you have access to a remote itself, there's no way that you can gain access to the house. It also has a keyless entry pad. Unless you are the person that coded that in, there is absolutely no way that you would have access to the home itself. Additionally, it has a multifunction wall system that you can actually press a lock button on it, hold it down for 2 seconds. That'll lock out any remote activity to the system. In essence, it simply secures the entire wall itself, so there's no access to the opening itself. In this scenario, the homeowners have a system that's virtually going to last forever. They have an insulated door that's going to be very efficient for the home. They have a motor that's going to virtually last forever because there's no steel-on-steel components. It's very quiet, very silent. Kudos to the homeowners for choosing this home. For those of us at Anytime Garage Door, we are incredibly honored to be involved in this remodel project with Home Improvement. We are grateful that we had an opportunity to spend some time with your viewers, show them an excellent garage door, to show them a fabulous garage door opener.
That was great information. Now stay tuned. We'll be right back.